executive has to deliver the budget to the county board on October 1st of each year, and then there's a period of deliberation. The county board can kind of massage things around the edges. They can take money from here and put it there. They can't increase the amount of the budget. So the budget that goes to the county board will stay at that level. The county board just can't increase fees or decide to spend more money. I mean, they just can't do that. So that is like the fail-safe in this whole process. But that's really what the county executive can do. That's the greatest action. The other thing is, the county executive makes appointments to committees and commissions. And I don't know, has anyone ever served on any of the county commissions or committees other than Bill? We need you. We need clear thinking people to serve on these committees and commissions. And while there's, these committees and commissions don't necessarily set policy, they advise the county board. And I want to hear from you. We've heard enough from the Madison progressives who populate all of the county commissions and committees. I've served on many of them, and they want to take everything in a certain direction, which is not where I think people want to go. So that's something that once we get the county executive position, I'm going to be looking for volunteers again to serve and really provide insights from the private sector, from the non-governmental sector. Which leads me to the thing that I've been thinking about most recently. The county just doesn't have a good sense of a business sense. Just the simple cost-benefit analysis, the simple looking at a balance sheet or an income and expense statement, the simple things that most of us have to do. It's the kind of thing that you do with your own personal affairs, as long as when you're staying on top of things. That's what the county needs to do. It's a message that we're going to have to, again, it's not a real sexy message. You got to make sure that you don't spend more than you're taking in. Paying off your debt so that you don't have this enormous mortgage payment to make every month on that $252 million that we've borrowed. That's the kind of work that needs to be done. I'm looking forward to doing this. I have worked, and I've been on the county board for 11 years. I still think that's the #1 issue. We have to get our arms around this, the budgetary things. But the other thing that the county doesn't do right now that I think has tremendous potential for all of us is that we can allow more economic development to occur. This county is just loaded with really smart people, very talented, entrepreneurs, the university. I mean, there are lots of wonderful things that we have here that we just haven't been able to capitalize on. The business community, the official business community, I think is just afraid of the powers that be, and they don't want to rock any boats. But the only way that's going to change is if we get a county executive in there that likes business, that's friendly to business, that wants to see business actually thrive. It's a great name, Thrive, but you got to do something to make it thrive. So the other issues that I see coming up in the next year for the county is to really go through those programs, make sure we're funding success, make sure we're funding programs that work, stop funding the programs that don't. And people, again, have been approaching me and telling me very specifically, cut this, you can do this. I mean, people have been very intimidated by the current county executive and have not come forward. The answers are out there. And as your county executive, I can assure you I will listen, I'll be there, and I'm not going to raise taxes.